city of Cincinnati has a lot of health inequities. Girls in the community were at higher risk for not finishing high school, for teen pregnancy, for all kinds of other risks. What is it that we need to do in the community, and how can we really take action for girls' health? Can we ask girls, what do they think girls, when they hear girls' health, how do they define that? Kathy and I are both clinical psychologists, and we used to work at Children's Hospital for many, many years doing research and also doing therapy with families and girls. What we wanted to do was to be more involved in the community, and it was hard to do that within the walls of the hospital. So we left there to open up the Harmony Garden.
Well, Harmony Garden is a community research and education center focused on girls' health. We do community-based participatory action research. We feel the community holds the knowledge and holds the solution to a problem. In the Price Hill community, we have established a relationship with several pairs of mother and teen daughter engaging in a photo voice project where they are going to help us understand what is a healthy girl by taking photos in their community that show to them what a healthy girl is and what are the supports and barriers in their community.
Welcome you all, and thank you very much for participating in the Picturing Girls Health program. My name is Lisa Mills, and I'm the Executive Director of Harmony Garden. We have a large team who have all had a part in trying to plan a program that we think you all will really enjoy. It's a little bit different, and I think you're going to like the activities. You're going to learn how to use photography. Flavia and Lauren are going to facilitate a great activity to get you all thinking about girls' health.
My activity today is very simple. It's really intended to start a conversation about girls' health. Instead of talking about these ideas, we could show these ideas through a collage. Each one of your groups is going to choose a person who is going to be drawn like this. The idea is that we're going to cut out things from magazines, and then you're going to figure out how you're going to put it in this collage to represent how you think it affects health.
I'm gonna cut out these snowshoes. Who's we? I'm just. I put the words no and stop on there because I think like limitations have a big impact on our lives. No matter like if you like don't see the limitations, if you're not told them, you still feel that they're there, and I think that's very important.
I put school and learning on, and the holidays, I think holidays have a big effect on people.
It's wonderful to see all this collective wisdom, you know, how much we know about girls and women's health because it impacts our life.
So next week is when we will actually be able to orient you to photo voice and what that is all about. That's the method we'll be using with taking pictures and what you can do and how you can use your camera to be able to find things that you think represent what you want to say or what you think is interesting for us to talk about.
That's what the activity is. I don't want you to feel a lot of pressure. It's supposed to be a lot of fun. And everybody's going to learn how to be their own kind of photographer.
We can make it if we try.
Just the two of us.
Yes, this is a very special time.
Carmen is my third child out of 5. She just turned 14. I, of course, love her very much. I thought that this program would be a great time for the two of us to spend some quality time together.
I wanted my daughters to learn more about girls' health because I wasn't sure what girls' health meant in this, and I thought maybe it was more about food. I wasn't sure. And then to learn more about photography.
would you say you've never really used a camera before? Because everyone's used a camera at least once. How many say, I consider myself, I take a fair amount of pictures. I've used cameras a fair amount. I understand them. Okay?
See, this is an example from a photo voice. And so this is a picture that somebody took. And you can't identify the face or the boy in the picture. But you can clearly see, that this picture is about freedom. And the person wrote about this picture, flying to reach the sun. And that I saw my friend playing in the rain. He was a street child like me. I was so excited to take this picture and to capture his expression of freedom.
But really quickly, I want to hand you some different advertisements, okay, that have been in major magazines. And I want to ask you maybe some of the things that you see in this advertisement that you get a little bit more out of it than just the product. How would you ever go about getting your hair to look like that?
You have like one of those huge fans in front of you.
You have to stand in front of a giant industrial fan. Self-esteem, loving yourself. It's supposed to be about fitness and beauty. And it's interesting that the cover is, all about how to lose this, how to tone that, and how to fix yourself so that you can have the self-esteem. And be more aware of how things are constructed and how media is made. By creating your own media and thinking about these will really make you more active media consumers. It's gonna help you consume media in a better way. I wish you the best of luck on all of your camera adventures. From today on out. Just remember, not every picture is perfect, and it's okay. Take lots of pictures, because for every 10 that aren't perfect, then you get that one. You're like, oh, this is looking kind of nice now. So the more you take, the more good ones you're gonna have.
Understanding that they have a voice and that they can impact and have power, empower them to make change. That this small piece of communication may seem like something very simple, but that it can really be a powerful tool to enhance their relationship.
That tunnel one right there. Yes. I called it, it is your choice.
Obviously we see the bricks, we see tunnels, we see maybe some help needed, but what do you think is really happening in the picture?
You're gonna have to guess and go down one of those 3 tunnels. You don't know which one's gonna be the best for you. You just gonna have to guess.
Or what can we do to help girls who might not have options?
The girls that live by me, I talk to them and I tell them that you're not supposed to tease your brother and that you are telling boys that you want to have sex by dressing like that. The one particular girl I'm talking about, I tell her that she needs to try to graduate from high school, otherwise she's going to live on our street forever, and her family has been there for generations and their life is not the best. They have made a lot of choices like drugs, alcohol, that have affected her life. Because I had that same kind of background, but you can't overcome those things by getting an education and getting out of this bad environment you are in. You don't have to be stuck here. So I tell her she does have options, and I'm sure she thinks she doesn't.
We don't need your 2 cents worth. And this is my 2 cents worth that are adding together to make my wisdom. Not just mine, but others too.
So this is the 2 cents that's added up over time.
Yes.
Very good, Virginia.
That's great. I love the humor behind that as well.
You can physically get hurt, you can mentally get hurt. It's a lot of ways that you can get hurt by just putting your 2 cents in where it don't need to be put.
Okay.
I think you have to monitor yourself and you have to decide what